Let's start out with an informal greeting from me to you. What is happening? Welcome back to another Sip Sip Tuesday number 3. Grab your sip to sip on this Sip Tuesday. That makes sense? Probably not, but it's a lot of sipping. Coffee, your juice, your... what else is there? Bubbly drink, your carbonation, your wine, whatever it is, and let's just talk about a topic today. And what am I having is not sponsored, by the way, but I got this for free. This is what it is. I don't know if you guys have ever had these. Neuro, whatever the heck it's called. But there's like a whole line of them. I've tried the blue one. I tried a lot of them. Free promotion. You're welcome. Thank you to Ralph's because I got a free drink. But anyways, so this is tangerine citrus. It's for daily health, new improved formula. Ooh. So these are lifestyle beverages according to this. Yeah, they're vegan, they're gluten-free, and they're lactose-free. Let's give it the first drink. Tangerine citrus, and it is carbonated, so let's see. Ooh. I did not like that last taste. We're gonna roll with it. The carbonation is minimal. The other ones I tried didn't really taste that synthetic. Alright, so the other day my sister came over. She was telling me about how her boss bought land on Mars or something like that. So she was explaining to me that apparently there are a bunch of people or astronauts or something, don't quote me, I don't remember, that are planning to go out to Mars, and you're just basically gonna go out there, but you're never gonna be able to come back. So like literally you have to give up your entire life to go over there. So I wanna look that up. Gizmodo.com. Shout out to you, Gizmodo.com. Meet the people who would leave Earth and make a one-way trip to Mars. My sister was telling me that. I'm assuming that they're still in the picking process or something like that, or they were in the picking process. I don't know. This was, wait a minute. This was back in the 2014s? I don't know if they are sure or they're not sure. I don't know. I probably sound like such a noob right now, but literally I don't know much about this. My sister barely first told me about this and I was like, I didn't even know this was going on. That's how out of tune I am with the world. Mars One, the program that is planning to create a human settlement on Mars by 2024. Okay, that's what it's called, Mars One. Has received over 200,000 applications of Earthlings who are interested in leaving their home planet forever by taking a one-way ticket to Mars. Wow. Mars One. Mars One mission. Alright, Mars One. Ooh, there's a home for it. Ooh, there's a Twitter for it. Human settlement on Mars. Mars One aims to establish a permanent human settlement on Mars. Several unmanned missions will be completed establishing a habitable. Okay, that was terrible. Habitable. Sorry. Settlement before carefully selected and trained crews will depart to Mars. Funding and implementing this plan will not be easy. A global initiative whose goal is to make this everyone's mission to Mars, including yours. I'm not gonna go to Mars if I'm not gonna come back. I'll tell you that. I love my life here on Earth. Okay, but I wanna know who are the peeps that are trying to go. What if these people are going to Mars and they don't know if they're gonna make it to Mars and they just left their whole entire life behind? And then at that point when they're like, I mean, God forbid that happens. Obviously I don't want any of that to happen, but like what if these people are like, yes, I signed my life away, and then they just never come back? I mean, the point is to never come back. But like they don't even make it there. So they just left as Earthlings to be Marslings. That's not the right lingo, I know. Let's just not talk about that. They're gonna make it there. They're gonna make it there. I'm very optimistic about it. I did not check when this article or when this was updated or what, but this says astronaut selection and preparation. Hold up, let me sip this. Ooh. The global search has begun for the first humans to set foot on Mars and make it their home. In an extensive training period, candidates will learn the skills they will need on Mars and on their journey there. The combined skill set of each astronaut team member will cover a very wide range of disciplines. In 1,000 years, everyone on Earth will still remember who the first humans on Mars were. Yeah, of course, because then if they make it or don't make it, people are going to be like, oh yeah, remember that group of people that were trying to go to Mars? Meet the Mars 100. There's 100 people going? This is all news to me. That is a lot of them. Wow. Okay, check this out. I read this. There are multiple requirements to become a Mars One astronaut. Applicants' characteristics must fit with those of an astronaut, meaning the candidate needs to be resilient, adaptable, curious, trustworthy, and trusting, creative, resourceful, above the age of 18, A2 English level, other physical requirements. Yeah, but I thought this was funny. Look, for anyone not interested to go to Mars, moving permanent to Mars would be the worst kind of punishment. Most people would give an arm and a leg to be allowed to stay on Earth, so it's often difficult for them to understand why anyone would want to go. The journey to Mars. The flight will be taken 7 to 8 months. The flight will take between 7 to 8 months. Oh, crazy, man. I tell you, this stuff amazes me. It's crazy. The astronauts will spend those 7 months together in a very small space, much smaller than the home base at the settlement on Mars. Devoid of luxury or frills, this will not be easy. Showering with water will not be an option. Instead, the astronauts make do with wet towelettes. Can you imagine towelettes for 7 to 8 months? Freeze, dried, and canned food is the only option, which we understand because, you know, that's what astronauts eat. There will be constant noise from the ventilators, computers, and life support systems, and a regimented routine of 3 hours of daily exercise in order to maintain muscle mass. If the astronauts are hit by a solar storm, they must take refuge in the even smaller shelter area of the rocket, which provides the best protection for up to several days. The journey will be arduous, pressing each of them to the very limits of their training and personal capacity. However, the astronauts will endure because it will be the flight carrying them to their dream. Yeah, of course they're gonna endure, because what are they gonna do? Throw themselves out? Or float themselves out? Because gravity? I don't really know. Once they arrive on Mars, astronauts will begin making use of their relatively spacious living units. Whoa, so is that what they're supposed to look like? A total of more than 200 M2 combined interior space. Don't know what that means. Within the settlement are inflatable components which contains bedrooms, working areas, a living room, and a plant production unit where they will grow greenery. Oh, that's cool. They will also be able to shower as normal, prepare fresh food not fruit, that they themselves grew and harvested. Oh, that's pretty cool. In the kitchen, wear regular clothes and in essence lead typical day-to-day lives. If the astronauts leave the settlement, they have to wear a Mars suit. However, all living spaces are connected by passageways in order for the astronauts to move freely from one end of the settlement to the other, as the rovers have done much of the heavy construction prior to their arrival. Oh, they have robots over there? Let me take a dreaded sip. Seriously, not that great. You know, I just thought about, as I was reading this right now, I was just thinking about like all the radiation. I don't know if this is how it is, but all the radiation from being in that small space from 7 to 8 months, I don't know if that's gonna affect their health in the long run or what. But here's my question to you. Would you be willing to do this, leave your entire life behind and never be able to come back? I personally would not leave my life here. No. I don't know. They can say that there's a guarantee, but you just never know if there's really gonna be a guarantee, you know what I mean? But I can see why people are doing it, and I think that's really cool. And if everything goes as planned, which I'm pretty sure things are gonna go to plan. This world is crazy, the things that go on, and the sun just went in, so it might look different. The things that go on in life and the things that we don't even have a clue about, I am so sure that they can make it happen. They already probably have been having it happen. That's a few more years, 2024, wow. Good thing is that there are people who are willing and want to and would do that and would love that. This was definitely destined for them. It's crazy to learn about these things. You've seen, as I was reading, I was like, what the heck? This is crazy. I had no idea that it was gonna take 7 to 8 months. And obviously, I don't know if this is all true. This is just what I read. But anyways, thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your attention. I hope that you join for the next Sip Tuesday. And if you have any topics or anything like that, feel free to message me, send me the link to the article or whatever it could be if you want my thoughts on it or something, I don't know. If you aren't already following me on my social medias and you would like to see more of me in real time, my social medias are in the screen in case you want to see more of me. If you already follow me, thank you so much, I appreciate it. But with that being said, thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video, and remember, if there's one thing that I want to call to mind, there are actually 3. No matter the highs and lows, always be certain to do good. Be grateful and stay humble. Bye.